Sports College Football, just about a month into the season, and we are ready for this Week 4 clash. It's the Indiana Hoosiers and the Iowa Hawkeyes. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Guys, checking in with Iowa's head coach before the game. One of the things to keep your eyes on is how does this young quarterback continue to develop? They took a risk early in the season starting this young freshman, but he has continued to develop each week and get better. He's gaining the trust of his teammates. He's really starting to make good reads and get a feel for this offense. Can they keep this trend going? I'll keep you posted on how he looks on the field and how he's leading his team early in this game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Hoosiers offense will get the football first. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He is a big play waiting to happen. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break, sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ball game.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Beebe. There's a crease.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to run for it. Man, what a surge by this defense. I think he's going to be a little bit short of the first down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on fourth down, and rolling the dice pays off. And the Hoosiers have their offense in high gear. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step one, and so I think you're excited.
Makes the grab and room to run. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to pass. The tight end. What tremendous vision to find the crease and explode through it. He's down to the 31. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Off-play action on first down. Shoots it to the left. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Indiana.
This head coach wanted to come into this game aggressive, guys, and he did it in a couple different ways. On that first drive, nice mixture of throwing and running offensively, but how big was that gamble on fourth down? They got it, kept the drive alive. They end up scoring a touchdown, so it paid off. You can't start a game better than that.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Iowa's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Diaz. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Bunch formation for these receivers. Handoff from Alton.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Skips away from pressure. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. Makes a catch at the 10. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Makes the grab in their space.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But, you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. That's still a successful play.
Well, it's a simple play. QB's just looking for his big fella, the tight end, and he couldn't reel it in.
These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Line gets set, first down. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Got it behind the line. It's Preston. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. And the Hoosiers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up fourth down as this defense makes a play. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to keep this drive alive. On his feet at the 40. Across the 25, he's got room. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Hoosiers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the red zone, it's Richard. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Indiana! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives. We've seen 2 touchdowns, David. They are so explosive. They've got so much speed all over the field, and they're lighting this scoreboard up early.
Hey, you better find some answers defensively. You better find a way to slow them down. And how about this next possession for your offense? Like, coming on the field, you can tell. As an offensive coordinator, you got to feel it. Like, my defense is not holding them down right now. We got to put together a drive, get some points on this score in this next possession.
Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. First play of the period will be a second down. Quarterback will keep it. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic. There he goes. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Hawkeyes will have it 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Starts to scramble to the left. He breaks a tackle. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Wide receiver going in motion. Scanning the field, it's Hoover. That's reeled in, it's Marsh. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Beebe. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that.
And you think the defense is dialed into this guy? Like, he's already had such a great start to the football game, and you know they're using him. Great job by this defense. Great adjustment. Great job being downhill, physical, fast right now, and getting him stopped.
It's caught. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. Gonna run it. It's Beebe. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. Leaping grab for a big gain. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's got it on the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air, it's Hoover. Makes a catch. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. They've got a little more work to do after that holding call. It's 2nd and long. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Has it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Hoosiers. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And the Hawkeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36.
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down? A scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panicked.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Hey, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
They go to the wide receiver screen. The Hawkeyes call a timeout. It's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Fires it down the seam. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got his man downfield. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Wants to go right back downfield. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. That is the last thing you want on 1st down as an offense, a sack. Now it's 2nd down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. Lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We begin with UAB taking on the number 23 team, the Navy Midshipmen.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like, this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Kamari again. There's some room. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Offense set on 1st down. The hand to the running back. Breaks out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. With the catch, it's Diaz. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Stumbled to the ground.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards.
Snags it, and there's running room. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively. Right now, they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the 1st down. They need him to play great in the 2nd half.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, man, almost picked off in the end zone. What a red zone stop that would have been. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. Splits the uprights, it's good.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets a block. Bounced out of bounds at the 38 after that return. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. The run inside. It's Beebe. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
Well, a big reason why they're up on the scoreboard is because of how successful this guy has been running the football. And in this position, at this time in the game, with the lead, you want to keep doing that. You want to ice the game. This guy's getting better as the game goes on, so keep handing him the football.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Hoover. Bringing the heat. And down he goes.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Here comes the heat. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Hoosiers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing.
Wide open spaces. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Stopped just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. That's caught. It's Diaz. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Hawkeye! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. On the ground with the counter. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Kinnick is having a connection fit to try to help the knee on third down. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Going to take a shot. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Defense in press coverage. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Holds and fires complete to the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. And the Hawkeyes will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying to impose their will with the run. Picks up the first down. building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. To the air, it's Hoover. Going for it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They're dealing with a second and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Beebe.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And that's not going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains. The Hoosiers decide to punt it away. They'll try to get him on the fake. Made a defender miss. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Hoosiers are flying down the field. Takes a handoff. It's Beebe. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the field goal unit is on the field. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. After the miss, the lead still at 11. And here comes the Iowa offense ready to go to work. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? They'll run play action. Rushes on him. Breaks loose. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. With that penalty, the offense is backed up on second down. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Here's the pressure. Hey! Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They're throwing for it on fourth down. On the right. Incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Great place to start for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments. Running inside. It's Beebe. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll keep it on the ground. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Hit as he throws. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Snagged it in the end zone and put points on the board. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in Week 4.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. The option, the keeper. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. The Hawkeyes want to pick up the tempo.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got it.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got rid of it just in time. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case. They just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their one-on-one matchups.
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
He'll try it again. And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Escapes the pressure to his right. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got it. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at 1st down. That one interception and the loss last week really stuck with him, but he's answered by taking care of the football in this game.
Nice answer. Just a nice bounce back. When you're the leader and you're the guy that everybody looks to and you handle adversity from last week like you did today in this game, nice job by this quarterback leading this team.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Beebe. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams